Welcome to Savor the Story podcast, where books and snacks are life. I'm Nicole. That's Vanessa.
Hello.
Hello.
I have something to share with you and the listeners.
It better not be my news.
I hope not. Is Tim also your mortal enemy?
Oh. How did you know my news?
Dang it. All right, we have a shared mortal enemy this week. Yes, I just would like everyone to know that last week Tim became my mortal enemy by making me sick. Mm-hmm. And I feel a shit ton better, but like if you hear it, I apologize.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing a lot of muting, I'm sure, because I can't, like, my mouth gets, or my throat gets so dry.
Mm-hmm. You're
but,
just like,
yes, like 4 minutes of talking makes my throat go like the Sahara Desert. So, nice. Good luck to us all. And I've forgiven him, but he was my mortal enemy for a while, just so everyone knows.
Yes, he deserves to be mortal enemies while you're not feeling well, at the very least.
Yeah, it was his fault. He always does this to me.
Yes. He's like, how can I ruin a vacation?
That's right. Oh, my wife is going somewhere without me. I must get sick the week before.
That's funny.
It's so rude.
Mm-hmm.
But in that news, though, I went out of town this weekend for my sister's bridal shower. Mm-hmm. And because of all of our pre-recording, this episode comes out the weekend of the wedding.
Oh, wow, nice.
So happy wedding day, sister.
Yay, congratulations.
Yeah, it happened yesterday based on when this episode comes out. So,
man, it's like we planned this shit.
It's like we planned it. But yeah, so that was a delightful time trying to figure out if I was actually going on the trip or not because of how I was feeling, but it ended up being fine.
Well, good. I'm glad. Yeah. Whenever I get like a head cold or anything, I always have concerns about getting in an airplane.
Yeah, my ears were the biggest problem on the flight. Mm-hmm. Like it just, every 30 seconds, I felt like I had to like pop my ears. And it was
yawn
just
thing.
Yes. Ugh, it was so terrible. So, I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was whatever. It could have been worse, but it just was. I had a problem with my ears, and then overall, it was fine. It was fine.
Did you take whatever you caught in Ohio and bring it back to California and give it to everybody in California?
As of now, no. Nobody has anything. I don't think that I was contagious because I feel like by the time I left, literally all I had left was the like congestion in my face.
Right.
So I think everything was fine. But I mean, I guess I'll find out in a couple of days if everyone calls me and is like, fuck you, Tim.
Mortal enemies.
Yes. He's just going to have a list of mortal enemies. Okay, well, since I know that wasn't your news, what is your news?
I don't have any.
Oh.
Not this week.
Okay.
I'm preparing. I'm saving my news for next week.
Okay.
But if you were going to say my news, we were going to fight.
Oh. I don't want to fight. No fighting.
Okay, fine.
I do have book news, though.
Is this my news?
Do you have book news? Just tell me your news.
No, I can't. Not until next week.
Okay. So... Have you seen all the fucking crazy shit going on about the book con that happened this weekend?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to share it with you. But I would like to point out that a couple weeks ago, said that I wanted us to be positive, and then the book community blew up. And I had no positive news to bring in. So really, I'm blaming the book community on this.
Okay. Sure. Whatever.
I'm not gonna get like super detailed, but and also by the time you hear this, it's gonna be like
old hat.
Yeah, it's gonna be a couple months ago. So I guess we'll find out if anything more comes out about it. But current time, this is what's happening in the book community. So this weekend was the Sinners and Stardust. Yes, the Sinners and Stardust book ball, whatever it was. I think the Sinners and Stardust is like, it surrounds around dark romance. I think that's like the vibe is dark romance. Specifically, Nicole, shit went fucking crazy at this BookCon.
Was there a riot?
No.
Okay,
so,
should there have been a riot?
There's one now.
Oh.
There's a post-riot.
Okay.
Okay, so the ball itself, I guess, had like a bunch of people there. I mean, things were happening throughout the whole thing, like during the book signing part of it, and then also the ball part of it. But they had like, I guess you would call it like cosplay people. So they had like people there in like masks and stuff, you know, all the dark romance things, and they're half naked and like walking around, things like that. So I don't know. I can't remember who this person was like cosplaying for or anything.
Okay.
But I guess it's like a known musician. His name is Animus.
Okay.
I've never heard of him. I've never seen him anywhere or whatever, but apparently he's kind of popular in this like genre, or because he's very fit, he's very tattooed, like whatever. And then he wears a mask and he's there like promoting his friend's books, whatever. The women at this BookCon lost their fucking minds.
Did they attack him?
This man was sexually assaulted.
Jeez.
There's no other way to fucking say it. Like, there was no consent given at any time. I was like looking around trying to find like any information I could find, right? And on his Instagram, he promotes like, hey, I'm going to be there. Hugs are cool. Like, blah, whatever. Clearly, when somebody says that hugs are cool, that doesn't mean you should go and like grab his dick. Right? Like, and you should. So basically what was happening is there was like this group of women. It sounds like there's about 3 or 4 of them specifically that were like really terrible. He was being grabbed. He was being groped. People were asking him very like sexually explicit questions, like expecting him to like play into the fantasy or whatever. Like, that's not what they're there for. Right?
They have not been hired. They're not smut Disney characters.
Exactly. They're literally there for like a photo op and like like whatever. And yeah, he was like I said, groped and like assaulted, and there's like, I don't know how true this is or like what exactly happened because there's still information coming out, but it seems that maybe somebody put an air tag on him and followed him to his hotel.
Oh no.
So that's fucking crazy. So that's like the big thing that happened. But on top of that, there are multiple women who have said that their husbands that came with them also had things happen to them.
Jeez.
So like
just like normal dudes, like there to like support their wives or whatever.
They're just hanging out with their wife. And like there was one specifically, like one story that I read where a woman kept coming on to this man and he specifically was like, bro, I'm married. Like, I'm literally here with my wife. And she kept like going after him. And he's like, what the fuck? Like, I'm here with my wife. I'm not here anything else. There's a couple of authors who have said that like they were touched without consent, like in multiple ways. I watched this video. So apparently there was like a live, I don't understand exactly what happened, but like this live musician, she was playing and she like gets up on the, like there's a barrier in the front row and she kind of gets up on the front row and she like puts her leg up, like dancing and stuff. And a woman in the front row literally like sticks her arm through her legs and is like patting her butt and like rubbing her in her lady parts. And I was just like, what makes you think that you could touch that person? Why do you think that that is what you should be doing?
I'm not right now because I'm flabbergasted.
I understand.
Oh man.
Yeah. So that's literally what's been happening. Like, that's what happened over the weekend. It is literally all over the internet. I'm sure your TikTok's going to blow up now, I'm sure.
Yes.
You're going to see it. But, like, just some of the things, like reading people's, and I've also read people's accounts of, like, they had a great time. They didn't even see anything happen. So, of course, because the amount of people are there, right? It's going to be kind of, you're going to get both sides. There was also a woman who was just walking around with like a strap-on dildo and just like, but like, so at first I was like, that, okay, of all the things that I've heard, that's like the least thing.
Very tame.
Yeah, exactly. But then there's a bunch of people who are like, a couple, not a bunch. I've read a couple of people who are like, I'm a sexual assault survivor. So like, I don't want to walk. I know where I'm at. I know what I went to, but that doesn't necessarily mean that people should just be like lifting their shirt, showing off a dildo. Like, it was like a flashing situation. So she was like, so I don't know. I just feel like everyone just had.
Yeah, that's like one of the, like, this is why we can't have nice things.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
A few people just went above and beyond appropriate, I guess.
Yeah.
And, like, but either they're never going to do it again because they're like, that went so bad. Or they're going to be like, we should double down and do it. But now, like, everybody's going to have to, like, lift your shirt, make sure you're not wearing a dildo, go through the dildo checker machine and stuff.
I did see, so the people, I can't remember the company that puts on Sinners and Stardust, but they've already said, like, here's what we plan on implementing next time. So basically, in this situation, they had like cosplayers and like this animus guy. They were walking around the ballroom and like interacting and stuff. And they basically said they'll still have people there in cosplay and like all that, but it's going to be like this section off. Like, this part is sectioned. They're going to stand right there. If you want a photo with them, you'll go to that section. Everything will be respectful. They will not interact anymore. They will not like walk around. It's basically, they're like, well, now we have to put limitations on this thing that was fun.
Yeah, now we have to treat you like children.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to put it out there and I'm going to say, let's get some good book positive news next week or in the next couple weeks or whatever. Let's
manifest.
Like, yes. Let's wipe this story out because
oh my goodness.
That is just, it's wild to me that grown ass fucking women are reacting that way. Just because you go to a thing that is being promoted as dark romance does not mean that you have to go lose your fucking mind.
Yeah.
Just like, when is it acceptable to go grab somebody in any way? Like, how is it acceptable to go, like, I don't know, just because he has a mask on doesn't mean you should go over and, like, start asking him all of the most sexual, like, deviant things you could ask. And if the AirTag thing is true, I hope she gets arrested.
That's a no-no.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing some more information about that, of like how off the deep end they actually went. So there's some book community news for you.
Ugh.
I'm sorry. One day I will come with positive news.
Well, you can't make up the positive news, so.
All right. I'm going to say there was a con this weekend and everyone was lovely. No one touched each other. Everyone got their book signed and left happy.
Yes.
That's next week.
How about some people?
Okay.
Some people had a great time.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I did already see the author of her name is Penn Cole. Like the glow of the Everflame, heat of the Everflame, all of those, spark of the Everflame. She has in a couple weeks has an Everflame ball that's happening. And she put out on Instagram, she was like, if you see anyone cosplaying DM or Luther, do not touch them without consent. Here's everything that's going to happen. If anyone touches anyone, you will be escorted out. Like, she's already like, I'm not fucking around.
Yeah, like that's where we're at. That has to be up front, right?
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Yep.
Man, perfect example of like one person shits their pants and everybody has to wear diapers. Like,
love that metaphor. Great. Well, that's all I have for you.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Do you have a snack to bring us back up?
I feel like I need a better snack. No, I've had a lot of pretty decent food this week, and have you seen the by the time this comes out, it will not be viral anymore. Okay. But I've been making the viral protein coffee, the Profi. Have you heard of this shit?
Mm-mm. I mean, I'm sure I have, but
yeah. I don't understand how this can be viral, because it's like all people are doing is putting like protein powder into their coffee. And I was like, oh, I could do that. So yeah. I did that. I bought some chocolate protein, so Mike doesn't steal it for his fruit smoothies. And I bought some I think you've given me some in the past, that Javi stuff.
Oh, that's what I thought you were talking about, but
yeah. So yeah, I've been making the past couple of days. I've been making protein coffees in the morning with like Javi, but what makes them special this week is they are all been pumpkin spice.
Ooh, you're getting yourself into the season.
It's been so wonderful.
Nice. Yeah. Is Mike drinking them?
No, he does not enjoy. He's not really a chocolate person, I guess. Okay. But yeah, he's been. He makes like a shake though, and so like I said, he'll like put a whole bunch of fruit in it and stuff like that. And as I was about to push vanilla, I was like, if I do this, it'll get eaten.
Yep. So
I bought chocolate.
Excellent. I like your forethought.
Yes. So it's more of like a chocolate. It's almost like, I don't know, like chocolate milk with coffee in it, and then and then like pumpkin spice on top of that. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of flavors. Like a rainbow of flavors in your mouth.
Great. Is it delicious though?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I was really picky about the type of protein, because I was like, I do not want like a chalky, disgusting coffee. Like, that is my few joys. One of my few joys is coffee. Like,
you can't ruin that.
And I will not ruin it.
No.
So, how about
Excellent. Well, we had the most food you could ever have at a bridal shower, not baby shower. At a bridal shower, my sister's best friend was in charge of food, and she literally brought all the food you could think of.
Just like everything she saw, she was like, we need this.
We need to feed an army, apparently. So of all the things though, so she made, this is not going to be my snack, but it's an honorable mention. It was, like apple with cream cheese and caramel and stuff, but it was so good. It was caramel. She had like a whole concoction. So it was like the cream cheese mixed with like a bunch of stuff like vanilla and blah, blah, whatever. And then caramel on it. And then she crushed Heath bars on top.
Oh, shit.
It was so good, but I could only eat like 3 little dips of apple, and then I was like, oh my God, my stomach is gonna just like explode. It's so sweet, but it was so good. I would recommend that. But I'm gonna use something very random, and I don't really have a lot of information about it because I don't know what they were or what she used. But
just like mystery treats.
They were meatballs, and they were so good. I ate my weight in meatballs. At one point, she was like, Vanessa, I haven't really seen you eat much. And I was like, oh, I've eaten like 72 meatballs. So don't worry about me.
I literally have no more room in my body.
No room for anything else. Yes. So, I'm generically going to just say that my snack this week is meatballs because I don't know what type they were. I mean, I know they were beef, but like I don't know what type they were. I don't know what they were smothered in. I don't all of the things except for that they were delicious. So my snack is delicious meatballs.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
I feel like I also need to, well, I don't know. I feel like I had a lot of honorable mentions because friend of the pod and JT came up for a concert, so they stopped by and we hung out and we went and ate at like I think it's called like the Wandering Griffin or the Griffin Claw or something like that. I don't fucking know what this place is called, but we went there and, you know, it's rated as the best. All right, it got an award by somebody. Who the fuck knows, right? Like
someone out there
gave it an award for like best brewery in Michigan or something.
Okay.
Or one of the best breweries in Michigan. So we went there, and I don't drink beer, so I don't care about that shit. But I ate food, and it was delicious. And
excellent.
while maybe not the best thing that was had this weekend, I did make French toast, and I love French toast.
Yes.
I made it with that apple bread.
Bread. Like an apple. Apple.
Like
I don't know why I said it like that.
An apple.
Apple. Cinnamon bread?
Yeah, apple cinnamon bread. It's like a seasonal thing up here. There's like a company, a local Michigan company that makes it. So I made that I used that to make French toast. Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. Yeah. You'll have to ask JT and friend of the pod if it was any good. I mean, I know they ate it, but you know how when people they're like, yes, this is good.
While they're looking you in the eyes, they're like, this is great.
This is great. And then as soon as you walk away, they like scrape it in your dog's mouth. Yeah.
And so you decided to go with your coffee drink over your delicious French toast?
I can't. Well, see, I thought about talking about the French toast because I love French toast. But then I was like, I've had other witnesses to the French toast. And I can't have somebody be like, I can't have somebody comment and be like, Nicole, your French toast sucks.
Okay, fair.
So I stand by Profi.
Profi. Got it. All right. Are you ready to tell me about your book?
Yes. Book.
Okay.
Book. Still sticking to the Halloween theme.
Okay.
This book is called Someone You Can Build a Nest In.
In? Mm-hmm. Okay. That sounds not great.
Yeah, so I saw this book and I saw the cover and I saw the name and I was like, I have to read this book. It's adorable. It sounds hilarious. Mm-hmm. It's by John Wiswell. I might be pronouncing that wrong. I listened to it. It is a fantasy romance. Also, some people were calling it like a cozy horror.
Cozy horror. Got it.
And I felt like that was a pretty good Halloween pick, right? Halloween season pick.
Yeah.
Now, I will say that I wrote so much stuff about what happens in this book for my description that I ran out of room. So I will get to a point in here where it gets chaotic because...
Great.
Yep.
Okay.
So I love this monster. Her name is Shapeshifting.
Okay.
But it's spelled Shesheshen. And I'm so glad I listened to it because when I read the back cover, I was like, how do you pronounce this? Like, Shisheshen? I was just like, she-shells, but a she-shore.
Yes, exactly. You would have, I think if you would have read it, you would have ended up just making up a name for her. Just like, it's whatever my brain makes it be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's Shapeshifting?
Shapeshifting.
Okay.
Yes, and the narrator did a great job.
Okay.
So. All right. So Shapeshifting is a monster. She's a shapeshifter, and she is, in the beginning of the book, she is hibernating, and her hibernation is interrupted by monster hunters.
Okay.
So, she, after pulling together a body from some like found hardware in the bottom of this pit, and she uses that to basically conquer her enemies, right?
Okay.
The monster hunters. And then she consumes them and then uses their bones and body parts to assimilate a new body for herself.
Wow.
So now she looks mostly human.
Okay.
Yes. But she realizes that she needs to leave her hovel. She needs to go out and just kind of take a look around, because if there's one human around, that means there's probably more humans around. Mm-hmm. So she's just going to go, like, check out the local scene.
Okay.
So while she's in town, some things happen and she has to make an escape. She is gravely injured during this escape. And when she awakens later, she's amazed to find that a human has been taking care of her and has brought her back to health.
Is he a hot human?
It is a she.
Oh.
Her name is Homily.
Is it a hot woman human?
Actually, Sheshin says that she's like, she's plump and, like she's short and plump and like jolly almost, in her looks. And all of these things are what makes her a perfect human for her to build a nest in. So Sheshin, just to back that up a little bit, Sheshin's kind has eggs, and those eggs have to be put into a host, and then eventually when the eggs hatch, they consume the host from the inside out, and that's why they say someone you can build a nest in.
How is this cozy?
I know it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like I said, some people were calling this a cozy horror.
Uh-huh.
It sounds more horror.
It does.
Than cozy, but
yeah.
It's one of those books where you kind of get used to it, and you're like, yes, this is normal to Sheshin.
Right.
So, like...
Right. If you were reading it from another POV, it'd probably be like, oh my god, what is she doing? But from her POV, she's like, yeah, this is what I do.
Right.
Okay.
So as they grow close, they start traveling together. They grow closer. Sheshin has kind of decided that Homily would be like a great nest. But the more time she spends with Homily, the more she realizes, because she really doesn't know anything about humans, she starts to see things from maybe Homily's point of view, where she's like, maybe humans don't want to have a nest built in them. Like, maybe that's not how they express love. Like, weird. So, yes. So, just as she's about to, like, tell Homily, like, hey, I am a monster. Mm-hmm. I love you, but I don't want to build a nest in you. I want, Homily tells her that, why she's in the area. She's like, hey, like, I have to be honest. The reason I'm here is because I'm cursed, and I'm looking for the monster that cursed me.
Oh, no.
And the only monster that anybody knows about that lives in the area is Sheshin.
Oh, no.
So now, Sheshin, who's like, bitch, I don't curse people, she can't tell Homily now. So she's like, well, I'll help you figure out why why you're cursed. Yeah. But Homily's just trying to figure... Sheshin's like, I just want to find out what the fuck's going on, so that way, we can get over this, and I can tell her that I'm a monster, right?
Right.
So, basically, to clear her name, they go on a journey to actually meet Homily's parents, well, her mother and her siblings. Mm-hmm. And we find out that Homily's family is, like, wildly toxic. And we also find out that there's another monster in the area. And that one has gone on a killing spree. So now Sheshin is dragged into some family matters where only thing she cares about is keeping Homily safe.
Yeah.
But she has to deal with Homily's family at the same time.
Okay.
So That's the main premise of the book.
All right.
So I will say, I loved that this book was from Shisheshin's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying earlier, it's really funny because to Shisheshin, she's like,
but this is what we do.
This is completely normal. Like,
yeah, of course I'm going to put my eggs in you.
Like, she's like, oh, everything that she likes about homily, she's like, oh, she would be a good, like, she talks about, like, how she has, like, a big, like belly. Uh-huh. And she's like, oh, it would be perfect for putting my eggs in. Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
That being said, her view of humans is hilarious.
Okay.
She hates most humans. She hates most things about humans. I wish I would have read this on Kindle because she has so many good lines about humans and why, like, most humans are terrible that I was just like, fuck. So many missed opportunities to highlight these and then, like, be able to post them, like, all the things that I giggled, because I was giggling a lot in the in the beginning of the book. Shisheshin just has, like, a bunch of one-liners that are just great. That being said, Homily's family is the absolute worst description of a family. There's...
It doesn't bode well for Shisheshin to see, like, a group of terrible humans.
Right, yeah. So it's just, like, a bunch of people who, manipulators and controlling behavior, wild amounts of drama. They're just not good people, and they're especially not good, nice to Homily.
Okay.
So there's a lot of, like, abuse that happens. So as a trigger, if you are... uncomfortable with that type of abuse.
Like familial trauma.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. The second half of the book is basically just exploring and deep diving Homily's trauma.
Okay.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, they're just... I don't know. And I also felt like they had, they have to be that way, right? But it's not like they're like... oh, I'm this way because of reasons. No, they're all just bitches. Like, there's no layers. They're not onions. Like, you don't peel back and find out
they're
underneath.
Not onions. You're a potato.
You're a potato. Yeah. So, not my favorite part, but...
okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Shisheshin makes up for it.
Shisheshin does make up for it, yeah. The ending is not what I was expecting.
Okay.
And it was also, like, not my favorite way to end it.
Okay.
This is the reason I think people started saying it was cozy. Because it was just, like, the book could have ended. And the book would have been fine. But then there was, like, an epilogue almost.
Okay.
And it was like... oh, we had to find a way to make a happy ending.
Okay.
In an unconventional way, right? So, it just, I thought the story was quirky the way it was, and and then we, like, the extra stuff at the end, I was like, yeah, you could have just told me they lived happily ever after. I didn't have to know all this other stuff, right?
All right.
But I do appreciate how the author John portrayed women. Like, I'm not trying to, like, say that men don't know how to write women, but sometimes you see that, like, men and women both, like, writing the opposite sex is hard because you're not in that mind space, right?
It becomes sometimes, like, a very, very, like, stereotypical, like, or stereotypes are just being thrown out all the time.
Right. Yeah. Yes. So he did a great job. Like, most of the secondary characters, like I said, there was no, like, you didn't deep dive into anything. They were just there to progress the story. So forgetting, but, like, Homily and Shisheshin were, like, they weren't annoying. Not really. I mean, they, not in a way that, like, men can write women, right?
Right. Yes.
And then, I guess the last thing, not necessarily, two things. There is in this book a bear called Blueberry.
Okay.
And I'm not going to tell you how it ties in, but
Okay.
Blueberry is the sweetest bear and didn't get enough page time.
Mm-hmm.
Bring more Blueberry. If John made a book about Blueberry, I would read that book.
Okay.
But other than that, no other thoughts about the book, minus if you're going to listen to the audiobook, there are some editing issues, I assume, because you'll be listening and you'll hear like repeated sentences every once in a while.
Oh.
It's not rampant. It's just like maybe 2 or 3 times that I noticed where like words were obviously
like re-recorded, but not edited out.
Not spliced in exactly correctly.
Okay.
So, yes.
All right. Interesting.
I rated this 4
Proffies.
4 proffies. I was trying to think if I wanted to give it a last minute boost, but I think I'm going to stick with 4 proffies.
Okay. You were considering going to like a 0.5?
I was thinking about it.
Okay.
Like a 4.25. I don't know if I'd go as high as 4.5.
Okay.
And even if I did say 4.5, I wouldn't round up to 5.
Right.
But I definitely think it's a good, like, if you're looking for like a Halloween themed book.
Okay.
It's a cute read. So
Cute. All right. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm also going to do one. I'm like reaching when I say this is for Halloween-ish time frame because
there is a witch.
No, it's like a paranormal romance-ish.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's in the genre, I guess.
Yes, I feel like if there's any time that you can use, ghosts count.
Yes. Okay. Fair.
1000%.
So paranormal romance rom-com situation. I read The Love of My Afterlife by Kirsty Greenwood. And this is the book that made me read Big Sexy Love, also by Kirsty Greenwood, which I DNF'd.
Oh, no.
So, but after I read this, I was like, oh, I want to read more by her. Mm-hmm. I think Big Sexy Love stopped that. So, unfortunately. No. But The Love of My Afterlife, okay. So, and I listened to it. Sorry. Okay. So, poor Delphi, she just died. She was...
Oh, I think I know this. I think I know what book this is. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
Okay. So she was alone in her apartment when she chokes on a microwavable burger. Have you read this or?
I have not. I've read the synopsis.
The description. Okay.
And I almost read it.
Okay. So, of course, when she died, she was in her shine like a star nightshirt. And while she's in the afterlife's waiting room in her nightshirt, the hottest man she has ever seen shows up.
Of course.
They hit it off immediately. It's like instant connection, soulmate level connection in Afterlife's waiting room. Mm. And they're chatting it up when their afterlife therapist walks in. And she's explaining that there was a mistake and he is not supposed to be here.
Uh-oh.
Yes. So she sends him back to Earth. And Delphi is just left standing there.
How does that happen? How do you have a oopsie? You can go back now.
Because it was so early in the book, I don't feel like it's like a super spoiler. But basically, he was getting dental work done. And he was so under that he kind of like died for a minute.
Oh, he just like
his heart just stopped. Yeah, basically. And then they brought him back when whatever. And so she was like, "Shit, you're not supposed to be here yet. Go back." He was too relaxed from the drugs that the dentist gave him. Okay, so because of their soulmate level connection, the afterlife therapist offers her a deal. She will be allowed to return to Earth and get a second chance at life if she can find him, her possible soulmate, and get him to kiss her within 10 days. But the catch is she only knows his first name. She doesn't know his last name. She doesn't know where his place of residence is. And she doesn't know where he works. All she knows is that he's kind of in the area of like London because that's where she was at. And they apparently, when you go to the Afterlife waiting room, you go to the place where you were located.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so she knows that he's like around, but like whatever. And she has to get him to kiss her. He can't, and she can't just like walk up to him and kiss him. And he doesn't remember the meeting. Right. So yeah, okay. So along the way, she must ask for help and begins to discover the life she might have to leave behind. It was adorable.
Was it?
Yes.
So I think the reason I didn't get this is because I was like, I don't understand why she gets like, I don't know, like why she gets sent back. Like, what's the reasoning?
Okay, so
why is she given the second chance? Sorry.
It's just because the Afterlife therapist is basically like a big softie. She's like a romantic, and she's like, I'm going to give you a shot at this. See if you can do it.
All right.
So that's basically all it is. I kind of feel like you would like it, but it also did give me some Dead Romantic vibes. So I don't know how that would affect your enjoyment of it. I still think you would like it, but maybe not as much as I did. So I'm only going to tell you, I'm going to tell you like a couple of my negatives because literally everything else was a positive. And my couple of negatives are like not really that negative. So one, it was pretty predictable. I mean, if you go in knowing that it's like a rom-com style, like whatever, you kind of get an idea. I called it from very early on of what was going to happen, and it didn't take anything away from me. Like I still really enjoyed it. I like the dynamic that she has. She kind of makes some friends along the way that was like in her life before she died, but now she's like, I got 10 days. I have to do what I got to do to like make this happen. And she like starts making these friends. So like all of the friendships that she makes is really, it becomes like a found family type situation. And I really love that part of it. She's got some fun like banter with some people it's like, I love it. There is a twist that happens later in the book that I got half right. But the other half I did not see coming at all, so it still got me a little bit. Nice. But it was like I'm not going to say anything about it. And then the second thing that I did not like was that Delphi was like mildly unlikable. I didn't hate her. I didn't even really dislike her. There were just some things that she did that and I don't know if it was just like she had some like shelteredness to her, like some naive tendencies about her. It also could be, I wrote down, maybe it was my American sensibilities. Maybe she was just slightly too English for my American like thought process or whatever. Either way, there were a couple of times that I really wanted to yell at her and be like, what the fuck are you doing? But it didn't make me like dislike anything. There was no point that I was like, I fucking hate her. It was just like, Delphi, what are you doing? So yeah. So I mean, overall, honestly, those are the only couple of things that I had a problem with. Literally everything else I loved about it. So I gave it a 4.5. So 4.5 meatballs, but I will round up to 5.
I knew it.
So it gets a 5, but not like a real true 5, only because of those few things that I wrote down all of the spoilies but I, like, the things that I knew for sure, like, I called super early. I wrote them down. Maybe I'll put them in Goodreads so that people can see, like, whatever, but I don't want to say them here because I do want people to give this book a chance. If you're looking for a little paranormally, it's not super paranormal. It's just the fact that she came back and she has this like deal with the afterlife therapist. But that's really like the only level of paranormal that it has, which is why I say it's kind of a stretch, but that's okay. More rom-com than anything else, but I would recommend it. It was very cute. I'd be interested to hear what you think about it if you decide to do it. Will you shit on it or will you?
I'll think about reading it.
Okay. It's only 9.5 hours, so it's not a super long one. So yeah, that is all. That's all I have for you today. Are you ready for our question?
No.
Better get ready.
No.
What happened?
Do you know what today is?
Today is...
Do you know what
episode? Is it my birthday?
Do you know what episode this is?
Yes, I do, actually. I know where you're going with this. I knew it.
Yes, I even put it in our calendar. Not our calendar, our book thing.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
You made me agree to something I didn't want to agree to.
You agreed to it.
You forced me.
That is not true.
Okay, tell me what you're going to tell me.
Do you want to DNF your books this week?
Okay, I have to remember which two I had. Oh, wait, I do. Okay, I actually lied. I had 3. Okay. I had 3 going. I, yesterday, officially DNF'd 2 of them. But I didn't call them DNFs because I wasn't far enough into them.
All right. You just deleted them.
I just deleted them off of Goodreads because one of them, I think I was only like 18 pages into it. Oh, shit. I need to figure out what they were. And then the other one, I probably should have called it DNF. Okay. And then the one that I'm not ready to DNF yet. I'm not ready.
Okay.
Is A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping by Sangu Mandana. I want to love it so much. Because I give
it another shot, huh?
Yeah, I did read some of it on the flight. I read a little bit more. I got a little bit further. My mother-in-law just finished it, and she had a similar problem where she was like, and my mother-in-law's like never DNF'd a book before. So she was like, this can't be my first DNF. So she did end up finishing it and rated it like a 3.5. I'm just not ready to give up on it because of how much I loved The Secret Society of Irregular Witches. But that's where I stand. Okay, tell me what you decided.
I am fully prepared to DNF my 3 books.
You are?
Yep. I just decided.
Do you have all 3 of them in front of you?
I do. I pulled up my Goodreads while you're talking.
Okay, tell me what yours were.
The first one is Long Live Evil by Sarah Rees Brennan.
Okay.
I'm DNFing that one.
Okay.
The second one is Sisters of Sword and Song by Rebecca Ross. I loved her other books. The ones that...
Divine Rivals.
Yeah, I purposely read this book because it was because of that conversation we had where we were talking about, like, is there an author that has, like, as soon as you
an
see
auto
their
read.
name, an auto read? Yeah. After that, I was like, I actually like a lot of, like, the couple things I've read by Rebecca Ross. I'll pick up this book. And it's rated a 4. I just...
Oh, no. How far did you get into it?
Like 40%.
Oh, no.
It's just... I don't have anything... There's nothing wrong with the book. I still think people should go out there and give it, like, a chance.
Okay.
I just, wasn't really feeling like... It's one of those books where it's, like, questy. feels like it's gonna be questy, and
well,
I don't.
You don't like questies.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that.
Okay.
And then the last one is called The Last Witch of Scotland. I started listening to this book, and this one's actually rated almost close to a 4 as well. I just got like a couple hours in, and I was like, yeah, I'll just listen to something else, and here we are, like 10 books later, and I'm like, eh.
And you, yeah.
So,
okay,
those are my 3.
Since you gave me the titles, I want to go back and look at what trying to find.
Yeah, once you delete them, they're gone.
I know, but I think I still have it in my like my Kindle thingy.
Oh, I got you.
So I don't know why I did it like that. I do know that one of them was a Kindle Unlimited. It's called The Shadows That Listen by Louisa Carmody. It also has really high ratings, like 4.3 on Goodreads, 4.5 on Amazon.
Wow.
And I just, I don't know, like, that is the one I think I gave, I want to say I read like 20, 30 pages, and just nothing about it pulled me in, and it really seemed like something that should. It's like like monsters, they like take over and they can't go out at night, like humans can't go out at nighttime, and then I instantly felt like I was disconnected from the characters, and I just could never get back in, which is sad, like for that quickly for that to happen. So there's that one. I don't remember what the other one is, but I know I deleted it from my Goodreads. If I remember it later, I'll tell you. But am I allowed to keep my magical innkeeping?
That's completely up to you.
Okay. I thought you were going to force me.
No. I still have like 4 or 5 books going, even after DNFing those 3. So
okay. Yeah, I got a little bit farther in the magical innkeeping book. I want to say, I got to page 75. So I feel like I'm a little more in it now. I still don't really care about it as much as I want to care about it, but I'm not ready to let go yet. I just met the boy, like the lead boy. So
it could change the whole book.
I need to find out more about him. Yes.
Fair.
Okay. Now are you ready for our question?
Sure.
Okay. What are your thoughts about hot muscled guys on book covers?
Man. Talk about fun. Yeah. There's like a lot of nostalgia there. Like, sorry, Mom, I'm going to have to call you out. I don't know how many books I saw in my youth with hot, muscly men on the front.
All of the, like, what are they called? Like Harlequin books or whatever? That's what they're called, right?
Yeah, Harlequin romances or whatever. I've read my share.
Okay.
Now, I like them, but I'm not going to go out and grope men in public because I like them so much. I don't have that level of love.
Interesting how that would happen. No, I don't think I didn't grow up with those around. Like those aren't the types of books that my mom read, so I don't think we ever saw those. But now my preference is no people on books.
Yeah.
And I also get uncomfortable. I feel like maybe if I, like when I was younger, I didn't really have a problem with it. But now, like, I know that that's a person that posed to be on the cover of that book. And I'm just like, this is so weird. Like,
you don't think the abs were like pretend?
No.
I do. I think that they just used people, like a stock photograph of a person, and they just painted in abs. Like the equivalent back in the day of Photoshop.
Okay.
That's why it's not real people. Like, it's all painted pictures or whatever.
They probably did do that at some point, but now I know for sure that they have, like, models that come in, because I've seen
yeah.
pictures of it on Instagram of them being like,
Yeah.
that's me on the cover or whatever.
Yeah. Now I'm not, like you said, I'm not a huge fan of people on the cover.
Mm-mm.
But something about like a throwback Harlequin where it's like a dude like in the aft ground, just like shirt V like down to his like belly button in the wind, like. And he has
also has long hair, like
long
blowing.
hair, like a stray wisp.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like a woman like around his leg. You know what I mean? Oh, yes.
She's got to be around his leg. There's got to be a horse in there somewhere, like in the background for some reason.
Maybe a castle on the in the moors by the sea.
On the moors.
Can you have moors by the sea? I need to get better with my English, like countryside.
Just throw everything in there, and it can happen. If you say that it's fantasy, it works.
Yes, that's true. Like a thunderstorm in the back.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, now we're throwing in what the weather is.
Yes, because there has to be sea splash. Like,
oh, that's right.
His face has to be misted, and his body, like his shirt, is mildly transparent.
So what you're saying is that this is your favorite type of book cover.
I'm just saying, I've thought about it a little bit.
Okay, great. No,
but respectfully.
Okay.
I only think about it respectfully.
The sea mist blowing on him respectfully.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, good gracious. I walked to one of the bookstores in the airport this weekend, and they made I want to look more into this, but like they had like the really small versions, like think of those like Harlequin, whatever. There's like those really tiny paperbacks that like fit in your pocket or whatever.
Right.
But they had other books that I know I've seen as like regular size books, but they were like pocket size. And I need to look this up. So maybe one day I will come back to you with some book news. But like, do they make airport specific like versions of books that are like smaller?
That would make sense, I guess. Yeah. I mean,
it was interesting.
Better in your luggage or something.
Mm-hmm. You easily just toss it in your backpack or
like
something.
A purse or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I guess I just never. I always equate that size of book to like those like little romance, like old romances. I never had seen it with like other more current books, like those kind of bestseller-y books. So something I will look into. But I did see a bunch of those this weekend as I was walking through the airport. I was like, oh man, those are some muscly mans. No, I don't think I've ever read one of those books.
Oh, I've read several.
Or is it essentially just like smut from the 90s?
Yeah, it's their version of contemporary romance.
Okay.
It's old now.
All right. Okay, fair.
A lot of it, I think, is also like historical romance.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, like, I feel like...
Is that why they always have like long hair? Because it's from like back in the day?
Yes, they're all like dukes. Stuff like that. So,
What is the quality like? Is it good?
I think it's hit or miss, like most contemporary romances, All
right.
I feel like you're probably... I could be 1,000% wrong, because back then it wasn't as easy to get a book, like, produced. So I don't know if, like, there's a better chance of getting a better book back then, because, like, more rigorous process to get a book, whereas now, like, you can self-publish, so I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit there that I've just never really, like, deep dove into. Deep dived.
All right. Well, what a fun time. Did you hear that?
Was it a clicky?
Yeah.
It was my house.
Your house was clicking at me?
Yes, it was the ghost walking up the stairs.
Okay, great.
Happy Halloween.
On that note, go visit us everywhere. On the social medias, Savor the Story Pod, on the website, savorthestorypod.com. Go find us on Goodreads, and you can see all of our things that we're reading and DNFing, apparently.
Yes.
And all the links to like our Goodreads and stuff is all down in the description if you want to visit us there. Like us, comment on us, share us with your friends. Be our besties.
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye, girl.